Imagine the excitement of a dairy farmer discovering that their prized cow is expecting twins. Twice the calves mean twice the joy, or does it? While twin births in dairy cattle might seem like an economic bonus, they come with their fair share of challenges. From fertility complications and weaker calves to economic setbacks, twinning is often a double-edged sword for dairy farmers. While some twin combinations can bring advantages, others can lead to severe losses, especially when freemartinism renders female calves infertile. So, are twin calves truly a profitable deal for dairy farmers, or do they bring more trouble than they're worth? Let's dive deep into the pros and cons of twin births in dairy cattle and explore whether they bring prosperity or pose a hidden economic threat. Although twin births in dairy cows are uncommon, occurring in about 5% to 10% of pregnancies, they do offer certain advantages when managed well. The most obvious benefit is that farmers get two calves instead of one. If both calves are healthy and raised successfully, this can increase herd size more rapidly than single births. This is particularly beneficial for beef dairy crossbreeding programs, where twin males or beef crosses can be sold for meat, maximizing returns. If a high-producing dairy cow gives birth to twins, it accelerates the spread of superior genetics within a herd. Dairy farmers using selective breeding programs may find twinning advantageous for multiplying elite genetics faster. Many dairy farms struggle with the low market value of male dairy calves. However, when twin males are born, they can be raised for beef, bringing in extra income without affecting the dairy herd's productivity. Some dairy farmers use cows prone to twinning as embryo donors or surrogates in assisted reproductive programs. In such cases, twinning can be strategically used to enhance embryo transfer and genetic selection programs. Despite these potential advantages, twin births bring a host of complications that often outweigh the benefits. Twin pregnancies have a much higher risk of calving difficulties, often requiring veterinary assistance. Cows may struggle with abnormal fetal positioning, weaker contractions, or uterine damage, leading to stillbirths or maternal injuries. Twin pregnancies increase the likelihood of miscarriages or stillbirths, leading to economic loss and wasted reproductive effort. Because twin calves share the same placenta, they compete for nutrients in the womb. As a result, they are often born underweight and weaker, making them more susceptible to neonatal diseases like scours and pneumonia. They also have higher mortality rates, especially in the first few weeks of life, and poor growth rates, making them less efficient as future dairy cows or beef animals. One of the biggest biological drawbacks of twinning in cattle is freemartinism. When a cow gives birth to a mixed-sex pair, the female twin has over a 90% chance of being infertile. During pregnancy, the male and female twins share blood circulation in the uterus. The male fetus produces testosterone and other hormones, which affect the development of the female reproductive system. As a result, the female calf is born with underdeveloped ovaries and reproductive organs, making her sterile. The infertile heifer cannot be used for milk production, resulting in economic loss. Dairy farmers must sell free martins instead of keeping them as replacement heifers, reducing herd productivity. Resources are spent raising a non-productive animal. Cows that give birth to twins often suffer from postpartum complications such as retained placenta, metritis, and ketosis. Studies show that twin-bearing cows produce less milk in the next lactation due to the heavy metabolic stress of carrying two calves. These cows also experience longer calving intervals, making them less productive over their lifetime. Due to increased health complications, cows that have twins often do not remain productive for as many years as single calving cows. Many dairy farmers opt to cull cows that repeatedly conceive twins because they require higher management costs and have lower fertility rates in subsequent lactations. Twin pregnancies demand extra monitoring and veterinary care during gestation, calving, and postpartum recovery. Additional feeding and special care are needed for weaker twin calves, increasing labor costs. If one or both calves are lost due to complications, the financial loss is even greater. At first glance, twin births may seem like a gift, a chance to double the number of calves and increase profits. However, the reality is far more complex. While twin male calves can be useful for beef production, and heifer twins may offer some herd expansion opportunities, the risks far outweigh the benefits for dairy farmers. The high rate of calving complications, free martinism, lower survival rates, and reduced milk production make twin births a financial and management burden in most dairy operations. Unless farmers are specifically breeding for twins in controlled conditions, single births remain the gold standard for maintaining a healthy, productive, and profitable dairy herd. For dairy farmers dealing with twin pregnancies, early detection through ultrasound, proper nutrition, and increased monitoring can help mitigate some of the challenges. But when it comes to the long-term sustainability of a dairy farm, single calves will always be the safer bet.